Hi there, I'm Daniel Houghton, and I'm so excited that you're taking your very first step towards learning how to use a CNC mill. This is a CNC mill, and this is step one of the training required to use the CNC mill. Item one, safety glasses are required. We've got a bunch above the sink. You can use your glasses if you wear them, that's okay. Safety glasses are even better because they've got a little side shield that wraps around. And if you want to go all out, we've got a face shield hanging by the sink. Why safety glasses? Well, when you're using compressed air, we want to make sure that you're not blowing sharp little metal chips up into your eyes. Take a moment to pick up the compressed air gun and point it away from you and squeeze the handle to blow compressed air. And take just one moment to notice that if you squeeze the handle only a tiny bit, you'll blow a little puff of compressed air. If you squeeze it all the way, you're going to let out the full blast, and that's often unnecessary. And notice here in the mill, the tiny, sharp metal chips. Often we're needing to blow these chips out of the crevices in the vise or the table, and this is when we don't want them flying up into our eyes. Use the smallest puffs of air possible to clear the area. Extend your arm to be as far away as possible. And check out how you can often slide the door of the mill mostly closed and sneak your arm in to do most of your compressed air work fully shielded by the door itself. And on top of every safety strategy that you deploy, always wear safety glasses whenever you step up to the mill. If you do get a chip into your eye, it hurts. Come on over to the eye wash station, pull down this handle, make a huge mess everywhere, and just stand there for a full minute rinsing out that eye while thinking about how compressed air is an awesome tool with a lot of power, and with every powerful tool comes a need for a bit of a strategy for how to use it safely. I'm 42 years old and I have never gotten a metal chip in my eye. I have seen two people get metal chips in their eyes and they were not wearing safety glasses. Good, now tidying up. The mill is our laboratory. It's really got to remain in a pristine state because there are a lot of us using it, and most of us are absolute beginners in this lab environment. If there's equipment left behind on these shelves, put the equipment away. If you don't know where it goes, bring it over to the sink so that we can slowly work together to shame whoever left it there last time. Good, the shelves are clear of equipment, but they're likely covered in dried, sticky coolant. So grab paper towels and water and wipe them down to wash off all of the coolant. Wipe down this strip at the door where lots of drips love to gather. Wipe down the door itself so that your environment is ready for your work. And then get this paper towel and the 20 others that you're going to make while working into the trash. I can't tell you the number of times that I come in the morning to find a mountain of paper towels piled up at the mill. Almost there. Now grab the broom and the dustpan and consider the floor. What you're looking for are the dust bunnies that gather over weeks, which float up through the air and into the coolant, contaminating the coolant. You're looking for metal chips, which gather on the floor and become quite slippery. And you're looking for sticky drips of coolant that have landed on the floor, dried, leaving only the sticky remains. It's really important that the floor area be clear so that the rest of your work can proceed. And yes, when you're done with your custodial equipment, hang it back on the hook. Your ability to maintain a pristine lab environment really goes a long way in communicating your ability to do all the fancy things that we're going to do when learning how to use the CNC mill. Oh my goodness, are we even going to be able to turn this thing on? Yes, but first we're going to learn its name. What kind of CNC mill is it? It's a Haas mill, as indicated by this Haas sticker, and this Haas sticker, and this one up here, and this H over here. And what kind of Haas mill is it? It's a Haas Super MiniMill. And now that you've taken a moment to learn its name, let's turn it on. Push the green power on button. Look for this word loading, and then look how Haas is also reminding each of us about the importance of the regular custodial maintenance tasks that let all the fanciness happen. Eventually, you'll get to this screen. Attention, risk of serious bodily injury. There is. This is a powerful machine. Its power makes it deserving of our respect and care. I can never fully eliminate that risk, just like you can eliminate all risk every time you step outside into the world. But I can give you time to practice a strategy that minimizes that risk to the point where it is highly unlikely. But it's dependent upon you working with me to develop a strategy that makes sense to you. And it's dependent upon you communicating with me. If your strategy is insufficient to proceed, if you feel uncomfortable with the next step that I'm asking you to take, I need you to say something so that we can work together until you feel ready to proceed on your own terms. When the lights come on and that beep happens and the screen transitions to something like this, you have successfully powered on the mill. Congratulations.